Another one who feels like Blake Lively's amended complaint reads like a fanfiction written by Ryan Reynolds. One of the quotes herein is, "I'll protect the studio like Israel protected itself from Hamas. There were 39,000 dead bodies. There will be 2 dead bodies when I'm done. Minimum. Not dead, but you're dead to me. So that kind of dead, but dead to a lot of people. If they ever get me to that point, then I'll make it worth their while. Because I'm gonna spend a lot of money to make sure the studio is protected." Is it just me or does that sound like Ryan Reynolds, like Deadpooling? Because Ryan Reynolds acts like the same person in every movie ever, and this feels like something he would say. Especially this part, minimum, not dead, but you're dead to me. That sounds like Loki Ryan Reynolds. He was writing a script for a movie or something. So apparently this is a quote that they are saying Mr. Sarowitz said, but it's just a rumor. Amended Lawsuit is full of rumors and hearsay. So apparently this is something Mr. Sarowitz confessed to another witness. So they just heard that he told someone else this. And Blake keeps saying that she was so powerless and weak. There were 2 other actresses who complained to HR, but there are no records. Sony says there are no HR complaints about SH. The ones that we have seen that have been circulating on social media are obviously faked. There are no texts to prove anything, she says, because she keeps quoting fellow actresses who are harassed by Baldoni, but there are no text screenshots at all. Then another part that made me really laugh was this part that appeared in Baldoni's receipts, where he texted his PR saying Blake Lively has this personality that thinks she's always right and just. She actually quotes it in her Amended Lawsuit as proof that she is right. She's such a narcissist. She's taking it as proof that Baldoni was admitting that she's right. Like this thing just got me laughing. And in this entire thing, when she was feeling weak and powerless, there is not a single complaint to SAG. But if you Google SAG SH, the first thing that comes is the number to call. You don't even have to click the link. Just those summaries that come on the Google page have a number to call if you've experienced any kind of harassment in the workplace. That is from SAG, but there's not a single complaint to SAG. The only people she claims she and the other supposed 2 actresses complained to was Sony, but Sony has no record of that. Honestly, it's really hard to believe Blake. She's a woman who has been an actress for decades at this point. She started acting, I think, when she was 16, 17. She's 37. She can't wake up one morning and say she does not know what SAG is. I honestly have no words after reading this complaint. I did get a good laugh out of this lawsuit, but the majority of it just made me shake my head. Rumors and hearsay and fan fiction from Ryan Reynolds is all I can say about this amended lawsuit. The thing I found very telling is Harvey Weinstein was 100 times richer than Baldoni and so much more powerful. Diddy is worth $1 billion, but still women came out to speak out on their own without using Cassie or Rose McGowan as their spokesperson. But somehow Baldoni, who is worth $4 million, other women are so terrified of speaking against him. They're so scared they can't come out on their own, they're using Blake Lively as their spokesperson. All it took for other women to come out against Diddy was Cassie filing her lawsuit. None of them has hidden behind Cassie. They've all come out on their own. Diddy is so full of lawsuits right now he can't breathe. Baldoni worth $4 million. No one has come out against him. The only 2 she's claiming he also researched are quiet, and she can't even include screenshots of their texts and redact their names. This reeks of lies. This does not align with women's behavior. So anyway, those are my few thoughts about this amended lawsuit. It's just too odd. That's my biggest takeaway.
Scene and whether it's a kiss or whether it's whatever.
I mean, we had a phenomenal intimacy coordinator, Lizzie. She's worked on Bridgerton before, so she was extra careful with us at all times, but also there was just a lot of communication and check-ins and making sure how are you feeling, how's it going, and a lot of water, making sure we feel physically but also mentally well just while doing such intense scenes, because it takes a long time. It's a choreographed thing. You have to rehearse the choreography. It's like a dance, you know? Right. It's not just oh, I guess we'll do this and then it'll lead to that. Everything is so specific because it is so intimate that it can get tiring, but it was a great process, honestly. Yeah.